GangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
It is what it is, but we got one more fight to talk about.
We do, and this is a preview. In this one, I mean, because boxing has been pretty loaded, so this was kind of an oversight by us. So we have Josh Kelly, who's finally, we haven't seen fight in a while. He's gonna be fighting Saturday night, against one of the European champions, David Avanesyan. And Avanesyan is not a stranger to American TV. He holds a win over Shane Mosley, a very faded Shane Mosley, I should say. I want to make sure I put that out there. And he fought Lamar.
Yeah, the ghost of Shane Mosley.
Ghost, yeah, ghost indeed. And then he has losses to Lamont Peterson as well. And Lamont in that fight was pretty competitive too, so he's not a pushover.
Don't he have a loss to what's his name? Mean Machine?
He does, yeah. He got knocked out by Mean Machine.
Yeah,
I remember that fight. Yeah, he got knocked out by him. So that was on the night that Beltran won the fucking lightweight belt.
Yeah.
That was a decent amount of boxing, to be honest. That was a really
be coming through.
Yeah, that was a really good night.
Sometimes, but be coming through.
Yeah. And then
but it's like if you order a pizza all the time, you know what's supposed to be on it. So hey,
absolutely. And then Josh Kelly, Josh Kelly is a talented guy. We're not gonna completely shit on him. He has some talent,
Yeah.
But dude almost lost the script though because he fought on the Joshua Ruiz card.
This guy's a UK Joey Spencer.
I wouldn't say all that.
But I think he's almost a little more.
I'll say that. British Joey Spencer with a little more activity.
I can see that. I mean, we said that before. Like that's real fucking talk. I think he's a little better than Joey Spencer, but that ain't really saying much. At least they take more chances with his career than Joey Spencer.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that.
Joey Spencer been fighting the same competition, like the same type of fights for like the last 3 years. Like I feel like we're seeing Wilder career play out at 154.
I'm saying too, because I think Alan knows that 154 for that dude, like he has to be careful. Like even the B level 154 pounders will beat him up. So they have to probably move him like that because he's in that division.
Yeah.
But at least with Josh Kelly,
Josh Kelly, they throwing him in there with Ray Robinson and using plot armor, but you throwing him in there first.
Yeah, but either way, I thought he lost that fight. Ray Robinson has like a spoiler reputation now. Like first it was the Mean Machine fight, and then this one he should have gotten the win. But Eddie could
fight like a spoiler. Like he fought like to win those fights. Like it wasn't no. Well, okay, let me finesse the judges and trick everybody. Ha ha ha! Like jab jab. No. Like he put hands together. Like he put punches together and did his thing. So unfortunately, so did Ray Robinson because Ray Robinson was kind of cutting him up in the last couple rounds of that fight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ray Robinson was putting his punches together and doing his thing.
Oh, okay.
Nah, Josh Kelly, he was getting his ass whooped. Like I thought he lost.
Yeah, but the two judges gave him the draw, and then one judge gave him the fight by like 1 point, 96-95. Which is because Eddie couldn't have. I mean, of course, that set the tone for what happened later in the night. Because Eddie had two fuckeries.
Yeah, he did. He had that Joshua Ruiz. A knockout was just waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I'm surprised somebody didn't trip in the hallway leading up to the fight. Like, all the fuckery magic going on there. Like, nah.
Yeah, so at least now Josh Kelly, he's in a significant fight with a very seasoned guy, you know, who has some wins and whatnot. So, I mean, so LB, how do you see this fight going?
I think Josh Kelly. I think he's gonna finally show us who he's supposed to be.
Where?
I think he's gonna finally put everything together. I think the person he's fighting now is dangerous enough, a puncher enough, is a threat enough just to keep Josh Kelly honest enough to where he's gonna stay focused and box throughout the fight and just win clean and decisive.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, because I mean, at this point right now, because yeah, Kelly, I mean, you just hope that Kelly actually learned from that Ray Robinson fight, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not because I mean, he gave away so many rounds, and then he was getting his ass beat too. On top of that, he can't afford that with Avanesyan. Like Avanesyan is riding like a 4-fight win streak since losing the Mean Machine. You know, so
he's having like one of those Liam William type of runs.
Yeah,
where if you put him in there with the right guy who's supposed to be better, if that guy who's supposed to be better doesn't let him know that, you know, they might be in for a long night. Wink, wink, Andre. Take this guy serious. Just like Josh Kelly, I feel is going to take this guy serious.
Oh yeah,
he already has the footwork and movement better than him. The only thing he just really watch out for that 1-2. You know, sometimes Josh Kelly gets a little fresh, you know, with trying to showboat and he gets a little sloppy with the pizzazz
and gets caught with stupid shit.
And yeah, he gets caught with stupid shit that he's not supposed to get caught with. Not someone at his level of talent.
Right. So
and if that happens, this guy hits hard enough where I think he could, you know, put Kelly away. So
he definitely can. You know, and I seen pictures of Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly looks like he looks like super ripped. You know, look at me. So he definitely look like he's definitely taking. He's
taking that shit serious, man. Like,
yeah, because
look, if he wins this fight, he look impressive. You know, he's a fight or two away in a loaded division where he might could get finesse a title shot or something.
Exactly. I mean, welterweight. I mean, you know, granted, they'll probably give him like one of those a GameStop belt or whatever, or maybe
those trinkets. Little trinket belts. Nobody cares about those.
But he would be the A side in whatever little bullshit fight they make for him to get a belt or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think that's what matters most to some of these guys now, anyway.
Yeah. I think because some of them are using that GameStop belt to say, okay, you know what, I got GameStop belt. I'm like, I can call myself a champion. You know, I could use it to try to maneuver myself.
Imagine using a GameStop belt as leverage. Oh, brother.
Hey, man, we in 2021 now. Man.
Yeah, no,
this is how the game is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, this is how the game goes, like for better or for worse. Even though all of us, I think,
I know you don't like it, son.
Yeah.
It's just how the game plays now.
Exactly, because these fighters know, like, hey, I have this GameStop belt. I can maybe finesse a shot for a legit world title, or I can call myself a world title, and then they can promote it as such. It's really sick how they do something.
I mean, it worked for Ugas, so now everybody thinks it's gonna work for them.
Yeah, the Ugas. Ugh, God.
Everybody has a Pacquiao as the guy you're getting your belt from.
Exactly, but truthfully too, I mean, this is how Keith Thurman and Arizlani Lara became champions too. Like, you know, Floyd gave up his belts and bam, they were upgraded finally. You know, so
yeah, Keith Thurman ain't have a Melina damn gift surrounding his resume though.
And it's not Thurman's fault that Floyd was basically just holding the belts and wouldn't fight anybody. So I mean, wouldn't fight anybody. Like he wasn't. The rankings didn't mean anything to him. So that's not Thurman's fault.
Yeah,
It's not Thurman's fault he wasn't Mexican. Or from some other South American country.
Yeah,
I know y'all niggas would be like, but you fought Marcos McDonough.
Yeah, he did fight.
You a hoe if you thinking like that now anyway. Trying to make some semantical point. I'm the king of semantics, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You know, but yeah, no, Josh Kelly, though. I mean, yeah, this is the fight that he needs to show out because, like, you know, if you want to, because I mean, he doesn't really have. I mean, we see that he does have world class ability when he's not fucking around, but he needs a world class win. He needs to win that so he can actually put respect on his name and to
a world class performance against a world class name.
Yeah, because I mean, something needs to erase.
How old is Avanesyan?
He's like 32.
Sheesh, I thought he was older than that. She's like he's been around forever.
You know these Russian fighters, man. They look older.
He's old enough. Like,
well, I mean, I was gonna say it's not only that. Like, I was saying, I feel like he's been around forever. Like, but
see, that's the thing. It's like he's not like worn out or anything. Like a guy like Comey is like more worn than I would say this guy is.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Avanesyan though, like I mean, he will come to fight though. I mean, and like I said, he can be hurt though. I mean, Josh Kelly does have some decent pop though. Like he has fast hands and he does have some pop. So
I think as much as I'm not really high on Kelly, I think he'll take this one as long as he doesn't do stupid stuff and just if he shows up, then he'll. You know, and is on his game, he'll win this one. But if he does some stupid stuff and he's not on the ball, Avanesyan could make this interesting.
Do you think it's gonna be dramatic? Do you think the fighter have some dramatic moments or some plant Uteki moments where you're like, damn?
It could. It's just a matter of what is like. It's really on Josh Kelly. Really, honestly, if he takes this fight seriously and he finally shows out, I think he'll definitely beat Avanesyan and won't have much trouble doing it. It's just Josh Kelly is sometimes Josh Kelly, so
right.
He could make this harder than it has to be.
Yeah, that's true.
So what are we thinking? So what are we thinking for in terms of results? I mean, I do think Josh Kelly will win. So what are we thinking in terms of how this is going to play out?
Shellacking, outclass. I think Josh Kelly with a lopsided decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like on some 117, 111 ish.
Yeah, maybe 120, 110.
I don't know. I'm thinking that
that's a shutout.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Josh Kelly can actually stop this guy, but he'll probably stop him late. You know,
I think he can too, but I feel like
he can. But I'm not gonna bet on him like going that route.
I think he's gonna feel himself too much when it starts looking easy, and I don't think he's gonna damn push it to stop it. Like because I thought Castaño was gonna get a stoppage and he was doing everything to get it, but oh my goodness, like. So I'm just like leaning back.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, Josh Kelly just seems like the type where like he'd rather swag on you than just fucking get the stoppage. So even if he's like, so I'm not gonna count on that.
He's one of those "you mad I'm styling on you" cats.
Exactly.
Whereas like I'm like, you know, I'm styling on you, but I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Facts. You know, but I mean, I'm probably thinking though, if he does stop him, it'll probably be like maybe in the 8th or 9th rounds. I do think because Josh Kelly does usually take a little.
He gotta show more swag. It's gonna be like in the 10 for 11th. The 8th round, nah, he ain't done dancing yet.
Unless, of course, unless Avanesyan actually cracks him early. Then I think probably if Avanesyan cracks him early, then he'll probably be motivated to stop him or try to stop him. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, he failed for Ray Robinson, but I think this time he might actually try to actually do it.
Oh, so we gonna get a fight that look like Postol versus Selchuk Aydin.
Oh God!
I mean, the fight
Get
was.
cracked
I mean,
early, and then okay, let me box this guy seriously, then stop him.
well, I mean, it still was a brutal knockout. I mean, Postol put his ass away, like it was brutal. So I mean, but yeah, no, the fight was like, it was Postol hurt him, and then he let him back in the fight, and then Aiden, took like 2 uppercuts, and got bobbleheaded and got put down eventually.
Aiden hurt Postol first early.
He did, yeah.
I think what it was, a left hook. His ass wobbled or some shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a decent fight with a good knockout. So I mean, so it could look like that. I mean, it could end up that way. Now, if Josh Kelly puts him away early, then I'm like, okay, this is good. Like that's even better. Then they can set him up to
bring on Spence.
Oh man, but yeah, Josh Kelly.
Bring on Mean Machine. Bring on Crawford.
Yeah, shit. Bring on Mean Machine. Mean Machine probably needs to. So you see, Josh Kelly, Mean Machine. Yeah, do that.
That'd be like the next step.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so you say 8-round knockout. Me and P talking about decision. So okay, I fucks with it. So I think we could wrap this up, folks.
Absolutely. So, LB, man, do you have any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Y'all just follow the squad. ringgangradio.com. Twitter, IG, all that shit. Shuttleworth, Soul Wars. You know what it is. Cartoon coming out. Training vids, all that shit, man. Hey, man. It's the takeover this year. Music, everything, boxing related, all this shit. Get on the damn bandwagon now. Because we bubbling and it's just only the beginning.
Yes, sir. AOP, do you have any final thoughts?
I mean, you already know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day. You already know where to find us. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, ringgangradio.com. Keep messing with us. We got a lot of dope content coming out. That's all I got to say about that.
Yep. And as always, I always say, man, sub to everything. Our YouTube, all the podcasts, podcast hosting sites that we're on, our Podomatic, everything, man. Just because we got the shit that you want and need, and tell your friends, so their friends can tell their friends, and then we can all be friends. You know what I'm saying? So we got that shit, man. So yeah, get on get on this bandwagon, man. Why there's still room.
So Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, Bodega Percy. King Vitamin. Lauderdale. Yeah, you guys know what it is, man. Ring Gang.
Yeah, see, he tried to do my outro because he missed the cue on his intro, so I'll allow it.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot all about that shit. Now you just reminded me. Nah.
But this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.